Yeah? Yeah? What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Code 5 Art. This is where I am diving into the world of graffiti and different art, and whatever I learn, I'm bringing to you guys so that we can learn together. So today I'm working on big block letters. You know, it's probably like some of the easiest things that people doodle with and play around with, but believe it or not, there are some rules to doing proper big block letters, or any block letters at all, that can make anything go from looking like trash to like actually having some rhythm. You'll see that it comes out so much cleaner and nicer as long as you follow the basic rules of block letters. So with that being said, I'm going to go over to the Melissa and Doug board, pull that baby up, and I'm going to go over what I follow for my block letters. The main issue that a lot of people need to really realize is that block lettering can fit inside of a block, like a uniform space. So if we look at these letters, for example, like each and every square here should encompass about the same amount of space, right? That does not look even right there, but they should all be mono space, like typewriter font, which you can see like in Courier New, for example. But the idea is that you have a block and you're kind of like carving your letter out of it, right? So no matter what, you should have, if I'm going to do my tag code, I'm just going to do code, not code 5, just because I'll explain later. You're going to have 4 slots for each letter. And the idea is not only are the letters the same space from each other, you also want to make sure that the lines get all slotted in the same spots. That means like when it comes to the O, you want it exactly in the middle, right? So you can have uniformity. And with so what you can do is that you got to make sure that they all line up. So you're gonna have your middles, and you're gonna have the top line of your letters. So this space right here, the top of the O and the bottom of the O, should be the same. So you can do that same spot. Keep this going all the way over. That should be a good guideline to how you're supposed to space out all your letters. So I will start the up here and end right here. As you can see, I'm taking my color coding very seriously. So then we have my C, my O, and so the D, here's what's going to be a little bit interesting, is that not every letter can be a square or like nice sharp corners. You want to make it so that you can have some curvature to it, right? So if you cut off the corners to this block, you can make what looks like a D, right? And if you keep this line going, you can get this line for the E and down here. And then you could cut out. That didn't work at all. Ah! Gotta do this. It's a blooper. So the O, you might as well, like, since it's going to be curving too, you might as well chop this off too. Get some corners chopped off. So it kind of gives a sense of going and curving a little bit. And there you go. That's how you can carve out uniformity in your block letters. So the rules, there's kind of really one, is you want to start off with each letter being the same width, and you want each and every line, like this, and this, and this, all to be like the same width, right? So if you guys have been watching my channel a little bit, is that my mural is made with 4 closet doors, right? So I have 4 doors. And for simplicity's sake, I normally do code 5, but I'm dropping the 5 so I can just do, yeah? And I'm also gonna dive into some of the paints that I haven't used yet, which is I got some silver. I'm going to blast out, which I think is going to turn out a lot like chrome. Some silver and black. Just have like the simple chrome and black piece. I might throw on some accents at the end to make it look a little bit sharper, but we'll see how this all turns out. Block letters are lots of fun, so let's go to the wall, guys. First off, I'm starting off with a fat cap on the silver spray can so that much more paint can come out at once and you can fill in as quickly as possible. Oh, these fat caps are crazy. This could be one of my quickest pieces I've ever done. I really need to show you something crazy just happened. And if anyone's ever been in the art world, they can really respect this. So I was just trying to like do some practice lines and everything. And the very first thing I did was this. You see that? That is probably the most perfect circle I have ever made in my life. I had to make sure I capture this for the whole world. Okay, I promise you, anything that ever happens on this channel, on this video, any subscribers, any likes, absolutely anything that ever happens on this channel will not beat that circle. So that's it. I should just finish. I should be done. Oh no, messed up. Can you spot the mistake? Yeah, I decided to cut the D a little bit, but it's not too bad because I can improv, you know, and especially with spray paint, one of the cool things that you can do is that it's very forgiving. I could have just gone over it with more silver and everything would have been fine, but I decided to tie it into the design, actually have some accents to the block letters near the end of the video. Here you're gonna see me doing this more often, is that I've decided that like I want to have bolder outlines. And then making the top of this piece with a nice thick black line, I feel like really makes it stand out better. Okay, this was a spur-of-the-moment decision. So with the drop shadow, you can tell that it's like coming out at you, and there's one vanishing point. But to spice it up a little bit, you can put some lines that really show how the letters are going backwards, and they all angle to the same vanishing point. And I feel like it really ties the piece together so much better. All right, guys. Wow, that actually turned out like much better than I was actually ever expecting. The funny thing is that I came into doing this piece, I knew I wanted to do block letters, and I wanted to like just do a silver blast because I was wanting to use up some of that Montana hardcore, and I wasn't that excited about it. I was kind of dragging my feet about it, but I'm glad I pushed through, and I actually like am really proud about this piece. I've already put it on Instagram. I'm really excited about it. It turned out really well, especially like putting the drop shadow and putting some lines on that to like kind of give the blocks like more depth and more feeling. That turned out like very good. That was just like perfect. I didn't think I'd ever find a use for some of that brown, but I did, and it worked out really nicely. So if you guys like what's going on here, like with my channel, about how I'm able to hopefully teach some people a few things, and we can all learn about graffiti and how to do these kind of the street art, these pieces together, then subscribe and like, and we can do this this journey together, because so far I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are enjoying your time watching me. But stick around and come see the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys.